Hello everybody, welcome to Totally Tabled. My name is Shaggy, and today I'm doing a full solo playthrough of the Daily Weather. The Daily Weather is a quick-playing solitaire-only 18-card microgame from Button Shy. It'll be seeking crowdfunding on February 3rd. If you're interested in checking it out, I'll provide a link in the description below. Now, setup for the Daily Weather is pretty unique because it depends on the actual day. So today, the day that I'm filming this, is January 30th. So that's what we're going to set up here. Now first, you just take the 6 weather cards and you shuffle them up, also by flipping them around. Then we can just put that off to the side. Next, we need to find the appropriate week and day card. So we're going to need week 4 or 5. And today is a Friday. You can see here we have winter, spring, and then if it were summer or fall, we'd be on that side. But it is winter. And we just line these up just like that. We're now going to set up the month and date card matching this diagram here. So the month is January. So we're going to have that just like that. Then the date is the 30th. And it's just going to be like that. In fact, let's move this over here so we have a little bit more room. Okay, perfect. That's setup complete. We get to draw 2 cards into our hand. Each turn, we're just going to play one of these cards and then draw another one. And we're going to keep doing that until we've played all 6 of the weather cards. To play a card, you must respect this grid. You also must cover up a symbol on a card already placed with the exact same symbol on your card. And that's both the picture and the background. So in this case, I could play this right here because these 2 symbols match. And I'm covering it up. It doesn't matter how much else you cover up. Like, I could even do this, because those 2 match. Or I could go like that, because those 2 match. You have to cover up at least one symbol. You can't tuck underneath or anything like that. Now, the other restriction is that you can't cover up the symbols for the date. Right? Today's January 30th, so we can't cover up this January, and we can't cover up the 30. So this thing that I was showing before, that wouldn't be legal. Couldn't do that. But could do something like that. By the end of the game, we actually want to have all of these other months except for January covered. And similarly, we want all these other dates except for the 30th covered. We must have done that in order to win the game. Lastly, we must make this pattern using this, which the arrow is pointing to, so in this case, clouds. We're going to need somewhere on the grid at the end of the game, clouds in that pattern. If we can make that pattern and we can cover up everything except for January 30th, then we've won the game. At that point, we'll get to score this condition here, which shows that we're going to get 1 point for every group, every square of size 1 with that background. So right now, this is a size 1 with that background. That's a size 1. Over here, that would be a group of size 3. So we wouldn't get a point for that. So right now, we're showing 2 points. All right, well, let's see if we can do it. Well, we could use this and take out quite a lot of these dates like that. These 2 match. Now keep in mind, you can't flip these cards over to the other side. You're stuck with the side that you have, but you can rotate these however you want. Seems pretty good. Let's grab another one. Well, with this one, we could also just take out a bunch like that. With those 2 matching. Yeah, let's try it. Now we've got to build that cloud pattern. And this is not really helping us. Like if we were to use this one, we would want a cloud here and a cloud there. And then we also have to cover that one and that one. Ooh, so this would maybe work. Yeah, these two suns match. We put this right here. We cover that, and then we have a cloud here, and then there. That matches. And so then we would just need a cloud there and cover that. That's going to be a little trickier than you might think. A cloud there, but none of that matches. Very close. Or I could go like that. But none of that matches. And if I go like that, I cover that. So we don't. Okay, that one's not going to work. Let's try this one. Ooh, nope. Close. Yeah, that would work. But none of that oh, this matches that. Oh, we did it. Those two match. So we could put it just right there. And then we have the cloud configuration that we need. We need to cover that. And now we just need to get as many points as we can. We're not doing too bad with that because... Oh, that's 2, so that doesn't count. But that's a 1, 2, 3. And then if we cover that, that'll be 4. If we covered that or that, we can make it 5. Okay, so let's concentrate on covering that up without covering that. Ooh, might be able to do it with this one. Yeah, if we did this, that would do it, although that creates a group. If I did this, actually, that would be... I mean, we'd be losing that one, but gaining that one. So that's not really a net loss. I like that. And then with this one, if we just... I mean, that's 2 right there. If we could just cover this somehow. But we can't cover that. Oh, wait. That matches. That's creating another group. But we are gaining that one. Ooh, this cloud. But that doesn't cover that up. If there's a way of doing this, I can't find it. So, yeah, I suppose we'll just do... I mean, that gets me 2 more. Okay, so now we can see how we did. First of all, is only January 30th showing? Yes, so we've completed that. Do we have this pattern using that symbol? Yes, we have it right here. None of the other symbols matter. We also need to make sure that everything is connected by a side and not just a corner. And we've done that. So now we can just add up our points, which we're going to get from that symbol or that background, groups of size 1. So we got 1 there, 2, 3, 4. That one doesn't count, but that's 5, and that one's 6. But there we go, 6 points. That's what I got for January 30th. That represents like how accurately we forecasted the weather as a meteorologist. Now, the cool thing is you can do this exact same puzzle and see if you can do better than I did. And because of this cool little system, you can have a new puzzle every single day. Another cool thing you can look at here is that on special days, like for instance, your birthday, you can play with that. You also have Valentine's Day and Halloween, Thanksgiving and Christmas, so you can do some special puzzles on those days. And there you have it. That was a complete solo play of The Daily Weather. I'd like to thank all of the financial supporters of Totally Tabled, including the totally radical Mitch Fisher, Hextra, John Kohler, Scott Myers, and Jay Satterwhite, as well as the totally bodacious Jeff Fitzsimmons. If you're interested in becoming a member, you can join on YouTube or my Patreon at www.patreon.com/totallytabled. You'll gain access to my new exclusive podcast, Table Talk, as well as unboxing videos and whatever extra stuff I come up with. As always, thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.